Happy Wednesday, everyone. Meteorologist Kaylee Bowers here. What to expect for the rest of your day. It was a beautiful sunrise this morning. You can see over downtown Toledo tracking that mixture of sunshine and clouds. Our sunrise this morning getting a little bit earlier and earlier this morning, right around 7:51. But notice our sunset, also getting later and later. This is what we're expecting for today. Because of that lake breeze, a lot of us seeing temperatures cooling down. Now, it just depends on where you are. Some of us seeing temperatures in the 30s and 40s. Others, the further south you are, in the 50s and the 60s. And we're going to do this not only for today, but also into tomorrow. So looking ahead towards the rest of your day, that cooler feel. Now, as far as Toledo's forecast, will be in the upper 40s. The further north and east you live towards the lake, seeing temperatures cooler. The further south and west you are, a little bit warmer. But of course, beautiful day to get outside with your pups. Send me your pet photos over on my Facebook page, Kaylee Bowers TV. It is a green paw kind of day. Yes, it's a mixture of sunshine and clouds. Yes, it's cooler for some of us. But remember, this is seasonal for this time of year, if not even still slightly above average. So yeah, it's still pretty nice and deserves that green paw. Someone else that deserves that green paw? This pup is like, I'm not sticking around for this cold any longer. Here's the good news. This cold not sticking around for too much longer. Eventually be warming up, but sweet little Nutter's like, I want to go on a trip with you guys. Can I go, please? Can we go somewhere even warmer? Just wait until the end of the week and we'll be seeing temperatures above average by a lot. It's going to be nice. Now tonight, still going to be cold, so definitely have that sweater for your short-haired pups. We'll be seeing temperatures right around that freezing point in the low to mid 30s. So yes, cooling down a little bit, but our sunset right around 7:37. So we continue to see later sunsets. But tonight, again, 7:37, but by the end of the month, 7:55 p.m. sunsets. Sounds pretty nice, doesn't it? Pinpoint your hometown. This is what to expect for the rest of the day. That mixture of sunshine and clouds. Temperatures range from the 30s to the 40s to the 50s and also the 60s. Everyone cooling down overnight back to that freezing point in the low 30s with that increasing clouds early Thursday morning. But we're going to see those temperatures change all over again to the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Just depends on where you are. Now Thursday, again, staying fairly cool. But as we go overnight into Friday, most of those showers staying away from us. We're not tracking any rain, at least for Friday morning. We'll see temperatures fairly mild, upper 30s, low 40s with that mixture of sunshine and clouds, but we continue to warm up. By lunchtime on Friday, already in the 50s and 60s, but how about those 70s? We'll get there, but I'll tell you what, the past few days, as far as that pollen count goes, it's been a little rough. Things are improving for the second half of the week, but picking back up just in time for the weekend. But something else that will be improving are these temperatures. There's that lake breeze causing those cooler temperatures, but notice, we're still above average, guys. We're still slightly mild, but I'm right there with you. I broke out my heavy winter jacket once again for today. Eventually, not necessary, back to the 70s. Finally, for the end of the week and the first half of the weekend. Sunday, still fairly seasonal temperatures in the upper 40s, low 50s. Same thing into Monday. Now Tuesday warming up by almost 20 degrees, about 15 to 20 degrees warmer for Tuesday. And then we cool back down to around average in the low to mid 50s. And notice that's seasonal for the middle to end of March. So we are tracking a warm up on the way, looking ahead towards March 20th to the 26th. Above average temperatures are expected. And something else that's expected, a total lunar eclipse happening tomorrow night, March 13th into the 14th. Mark your calendars, set your alarms if you want to, and eventually it's going to be really exciting. So it starts around midnight, but once it goes into that totality, it's going to begin right around 2:30, max totality around 3 o'clock, and looking to wrap up right around 3:30 in the morning. So I mentioned it starts around midnight. That's when it just slowly starts to go into the penumbra. That's the partial shadow right there. You can see between midnight and 1 a.m. This is the time I just showed you when it goes into that umbra. Remember these names we were talking about, that total solar eclipse just about a year ago? There's that max eclipse. And the thing is, with the total lunar eclipse, you're still going to see it, but it's going to be turning a shade of red, which is why it's called the blood moon. Eventually wrapping up between about 3:30 and 6 o'clock, and by 6 o'clock in the morning, the eclipse is over. Now, here's the thing. We don't have to wait too long to see this again. We're going to see another total lunar eclipse just next year in 2026. So exciting things to check out. for sure. And speaking of checking things out, if you haven't already, download the WTOL 11 weather app. It's a free download. It's compatible with Apple and Android. And there's so much wonderful information, including your interactive radar, your hour-by-hour forecast, your extended forecast. Plus, you can submit photos and videos on the app that can be showcased on WTOL 11 and on WTOL 11 Plus. And speaking of videos, how about personalized videos sent from us here on the weather team directly to your devices? So go check that out. And speaking of checking things out, latest episode of Off the Radar just dropped a few hours ago. This airs every Wednesday at 10:15 live on WTOL 11, also on YouTube. But I know we're all busy. Sometimes we can't watch when we want to. Here's the nice thing. You can watch it on your schedule on WTOL 11 Plus on demand, Fire TV, Apple TV, Roku. If you have it and you haven't watched it yet, definitely check it out. And it's hosted by myself and meteorologist Ryan Weekman. It is a lot of fun, and this week we're talking St. Patrick's Day and also some fun superstitions. And it's not just us, by the way. Our awesome behind-the-scenes crew, our director Tim, our producer Alexis, our digital producer Tiffany, and also our camera operator Mark. It is a lot of fun. And again, that latest episode just dropped today for Off the Radar. And speaking of checking things out also, that holiday countdown, we're getting closer and closer to that spring feel. 5 days until St. Patrick's Day, a little over a week until that first day of spring, less than 40 days until Easter, and we are 60 days away until Mother's Day. The high around 71 degrees. Oh, I am so ready. But we're tracking temperatures in the 70s by the end of the week. Just these next few days, a little bit more on the cooler side. Upper 40s, low 50s for a good portion of the area both today and tomorrow because of that lake breeze. We will continue to stay dry for the rest of the week. And we'll see that mixture of sunshine and clouds, especially for Friday, where we could be close to breaking a record high set back 30 years ago. Look, that's 74 in 1995. Now, looking ahead towards the weekend, we are tracking the potential for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. As far as that severe threat goes, that threat is there. However, it is very, very, very low. We're really watching the potential for some lightning, thunder, and even some strong winds as well, too. Of course, we'll keep you posted as we get closer. More showers on the way for Sunday, and seeing temperatures cooling back down to around average in the upper 40s, low 50s. St. Patrick's Day will be beautiful. We'll be in the 50s with that mixture of sunshine and clouds. Warming up from Tuesday, those highs in the upper 60s, low 70s with a mixture of sunshine and clouds, and another chance for rain Wednesday and Thursday. And seeing temperatures still in the low to mid 50s. Notice Thursday is the first day of spring. We're seeing those showers for sure for the first day of spring. And then wrapping up next week, temperatures in the low 50s with that mixture of sunshine and clouds by Friday. Have a great rest of your day.